So I wanted to talk today a lot about the disaster relief, or just situations that a lot of employees and employers are in right now because of the latest Hurricane Helene. And also right now we're starting to see the organization of a storm coming right in behind it. So there's potential additional damage that's going to compound damage that's already there.
Now to Tampa, where people are bracing for Milton to make landfall as a major hurricane.
And many there are still cleaning up from all the damage left behind by Hurricane Helene.
So can you kind of talk a little bit about, obviously there's resources that employers have and employees have. And one of the things that you had mentioned to me was the 401k solution and things like that. So what are some ideas that you think would be unique that people need to know about when it comes to some financial solutions that could be out there for them?
Sure. So the biggest financial opportunity is, of course, with retirement. And that is anytime you're located in a disaster area where there's something like this, be it a fire, a storm, a tornado, anything like that, you have the opportunity to tap into your retirement funds and take a withdrawal or a loan. Depending on what type of program you have. If you have an IRA, it's going to be a full distribution of that dollar amount, and you have the option to prorate those taxes over, a couple of years, up to 3 years. If you have a 401k, 403b, or a 457, then you have the option to either do a loan or to do a straight distribution, and again, work with that 3-year period. When you are with an employer, some of that depends on the structure that the employer has put into place in advance, but those tools and resources are available there. And it's a way to, obviously nobody wants to tap into retirement before you need to, but when you're talking about situations like we've seen with this past storm, where there's a lot of gaps in coverage, because when it hit through sort of the Tampa Bay area and the coastline, really up from Bonita Springs onward, it was not considered a hurricane. And so for a lot of people that had damage, it was flood related damage. And so if you didn't have a flood policy, or even if you did have a flood policy, there's really stringent limits on there. And so people are looking for immediate cash to be able to help offset some of those damage and repair costs, or even relocation costs, while they're working through with insurance companies.